Hey, howdy, everybody. Good evening. Happy Wednesday to you all. And welcome back. How's everybody doing? Now here in the middle of the week, which for me is almost the end of the week. Tomorrow is my Friday this week. A rare 3-day weekend coming up because I'm bad at this and didn't realize when spring break was happening. And I took a goddamn vacation day during spring break. So I get to have a Friday off in which it is going to be fucking busy everywhere. So even if I wanted to entertain the idea of going and doing a thing, I think I am pre-fucked on it. I went to the movies last night, just full impulse, just decided to go do something, and I went and saw The Revenant, which, hey, newsflash, The Revenant is 10 years old, apparently. I thought that movie came out like 4 years ago, but no, that movie came out a full decade ago. And so AMC has brought it back for a limited run for the next like week or so. So I decided to go check it out. And I was really confused because the theater was fucking packed. Not the theater specifically that I saw the movie in. There's a decent amount of people there. But like the actual like complex itself was full of people. Just it was a massive like line for the concessions and everything, and I could not figure out why is it so busy here on a Tuesday night. No one comes out here on a Tuesday night, and it wasn't until I left, like at the like driving home at like 11 p.m. almost, that I was remember just kind of like it's fucking spring break and no one has to get up in the morning. Everyone is on vacation. Everyone is just hanging out and having a good time. So this is why I had to wait so long to get to the front of the line for concessions that I couldn't get my pretzel bites because I was gonna miss the movie. I had to settle for nachos, which are worse when pretzel bites are on the menu. But I bore my cross. I offered it up. And I went with grace, and enjoyed one hell of a movie. The Revenant is so good. It's a real dad movie. Like The Revenant is super duper dad coded. It's maybe one of the like a good example of like a modern dad movie. I feel, because. When did Master and Commander come out? The Russell Crowe ship movie. 2003. Like that movie is now more than 20 years old. So I feel like it's been a hot minute since we have had like proper like dad cinema representation. And The Revenant, I think, easily fills that gap. Now that's been another 10 years. I don't know what we have to fill it with next. Like there's got to be something. There's got to be some movie that fits that specific criteria, because that was kind of one of my takeaways after watching it. It's still like an excellent movie. There are some issues with it. It's too long. Like there are I think like 5 discrete dream sequences that you could cut 3 of them and you'd be fine. Not that they're not like very long, but they are unnecessary. There's also, I won't spoil it in case you haven't seen it, but there is kind of like a fairly infamous scene that happens pretty late in the runtime, and by the time it happens, it feels like one of these things where they had the idea for the scene before they had the plot fully written. And so they just kind of like shoved it in there to happen. And there's a certain amount of like survivalist porn about that movie, you know, like it is a lot of watching dudes eat like raw animal carcass and just trying to try to survive in this extremely unforgiving wilderness. And by the time the kind of like last like big example of that happens, it feels like they just wanted to do it. You know, like the movie feels like it should be actually building up speed, but instead it like slows down. So we get like one more night of having to do something kind of fucked up in order to survive out here in the snow. And then there's just the other part of it, which is a little more difficult to forgive, which is just there's some not so great handling of like the Native American characters in it. Some of it is okay, but then there's kind of a I guess there's no way to say this without kind of spoiling what happens, but you can feel it coming from a mile away. So it's not exactly like a massive spoiler, but there is kind of a character who exists entirely to just be the salvation for our white American hero. You know, it's like that kind of thing. And it's just I don't even think that it's necessarily like the most like egregious and gross example of it. It's just more just kind of like a tired trope kind of a thing, just kind of like, yeah, okay, yeah, all right, you know, just you know, expendable minority characters so that the hero can actually continue his journey, kind of a thing. But that is more of like a problem with like just writing cliches and shit like that, more than anything. Like I said, I do not think it is the worst example of it. But also, from a script perspective, it's funny how straightforward the story is. Like, it is a very simple story, an extremely simple story. There are essentially like 3 events that happen that truly drive the plot. The rest of it is just watching people travel, more or less. And the antagonist is Tom Hardy's character, and he is so irredeemably one-note evil that it's actually kind of hilarious. Like, he's barely a character. Like he's basically most everyone in the movie is more of like an archetype than they are an actual like fleshed out human being. And Tom Hardy's character is by far the most egregious, like the worst example of it, of just a character where truly every sentence that comes out of his mouth is just foul and morally reprehensible. Extremely he's a character for whom it is impossible to sympathize with, which is funny because given his what perspective of his you can glean, that character could be written in a way where there is some sympathetic tone about him, but they do not attempt to do that at all. They just make him just this narcissistic self preservation entitled racist who is just never has a single moment of like humanity about him. And in a movie that's not trying to tell a very complicated story, it in some ways it almost falls a little bit flat, or almost feels like kind of like a joke a little bit, only because there's so little else to grab onto, you know. So you are really like dropped into a moment in these characters' lives, which I do think works from a structural perspective. That's totally fine. I prefer movies that are like that. I want to be just like dropped into a reality and then figure stuff out as we go. But it also means that every character kind of has just like one emotional state that they stay in for the entirety of it, and that's basically all you ever get to learn about anybody. So I still had a blast with it. It's brutal. It is a brutal movie. Some really like uncomfortable violence in it, in a way that only like that kind of like turn of the century, you know, American frontier style period piece can really capture. It's just grimy. It's just dirty. It's fucking raw. And it is intense. There are some intense fucking moments in it. What I will say is that the absolute star of that movie is the camera. 100%. Like the cinematography in that movie is unmatched. Like it is insane. Like what a gorgeous movie that is. There are so many just long shots of just the wilderness, but none of them ever look the same. They are so like every frame of that movie is so carefully designed. Like every camera move is so carefully choreographed. You know, like you can feel the choreography between the camera and the actors. It's honestly, if I think it's playing for at least the rest of this week in AMC branded theaters. I 100% think that it is a movie that deserves to be seen like in a theater, like on a big screen, because it really is breathtaking. Just you have never seen clouds look this good. You have never seen snow melting off of trees look as gorgeous as they do in this movie. There's a shot in the movie where like Leonardo DiCaprio is standing next to like a tree that has like fallen over, so it's like all of like its gnarled roots and everything. So he's standing like off to one side, and all these roots are kind of like framing the rest of the shot, and then the sun is just like beaming like directly down the middle of it. It's just like everything is just kind of like, fuck, man, this movie is 2.5 hours long, and that's maybe like half an hour longer than it needs to be, but god damn is it nice to look at. So highly recommend checking it out, especially if you're into that kind of dad energy type of thing. It's a lot less annoying than some dad movies tend to be, so very much suggests going and making a night out of that. Hopefully it'll be a little less busy than it was at my theater, and you'll actually get the snacks that you want. As for tonight, however, doing something different, doing something, you know, obviously this is a retro channel by and large, but tonight I have found a workaround for how we can play a new release that is still very retro minded. There is a game that has been released as of yesterday, as a matter of fact, called Retro Rewind Video Store Simulator. Yes, we're going to check out one of those. We're going to do some of that good old streamer bait Game Grump style slop and open up our own video rental store. This is 100% going to be one of those kinds of games. It'll probably be super unoptimized. Like the only reason that I'll be able to play it is just my PC will just have the ability to just like power through whatever optimization that they did not do. There will probably be some clunky menuing, probably some, if there's any physics in this, I guarantee it will not work correctly. And we're almost certainly going to get like stuck in the geometry at some point. So I'm looking forward to this, mostly because it is a laser focused shot to my nostalgia, you know, which I think is intentional. It's, you know, video games are so manipulative these days. Speaking to things that I care about, reminding me of my youth. Because like I'm sure most of you, growing up in the 90s or earlier, a great deal of my childhood was spent in video stores. What's funny is that everyone remembers Blockbuster. Like everyone, like that is always people's like point of reference for when they think of like, oh, video stores, you know, like everyone thinks of Blockbuster. We did not go to Blockbuster. In fact, we didn't even have access to a Blockbuster until the last, I don't know, like 3 years that video stores were still relevant. They came to at least my part of town like very, very late. Instead, I grew up going to a place called Video Time, which in my memory was spelled Tyme. I don't know if that's true, but I seem to recall it being that way. And then not too long after that, there was Hollywood Video, and then Hollywood Video kind of became like the mainstay. There was another video store that I can never remember the name of. All I remember is that is the one that we used to get all of our Genesis game rentals from. Like I very specifically remember renting Jurassic Park for Sega Genesis from this video from this rental shop. Like I never remember the name of it, but it was also called like something video. Like, you know, like they all, I think legally, if you weren't a Blockbuster, you had to have the word video in your shop's title or name. But I remember Video Time and Hollywood Video because they shared the same building. I remember Video Time very clearly because one of the things that they did with it was that the whole thing was themed. So different parts of the store were themed by genre. And the one that I remember the most clearly was the horror section. And the way that their horror section was set up is, so you had like the main floor, right, of just rows and rows of everything. But then in the back, they had built like this facade of a cabin, straight out of like Evil Dead. And so you just walked up like 2 steps, and then built into the back wall is kind of like this recessed space back there. Were all the horror movies, and they had everything in this like, you know, dark blue and purplish light back there. It always had like these, like a looping, what was probably a cassette tape of scary music and sound effects and like stock screams and doors creaking. And I used to love that so much. It was like a little tiny little theme park inside of a place that already was amazing. You know, it's just a room just full of movies. But then over here in this one little corner, they have a whole like experience built around an entire genre of film. And they didn't do that for really, not to that degree of anything else. Like they had you know, their animation section had like a mural on the wall of like a bunch of like Disney characters. You know, like they still did stuff like that. There was still like theming around it, but the horror section was the one that actually like they dedicated like its own space to. And I still remember that like very, very clearly. When it became Hollywood Video was then like a chain and much more like corporatized, kind of like how Blockbuster was. And so everything, they basically just got rid of that section altogether, and just put everything on the main floor, which sucked. But Hollywood Video still kicked ass because you could still rent stuff. And more importantly, Hollywood Video eventually had a much more expanded video game rental section, which I think was called Game Crazy. I think that's what it was called. Was it Game Crazy? I'm gonna Hollywood Video. Oh god, I can't type for shit tonight. You know what? Yeah, Game Crazy. Yep. Okay, hang on. Some people. Oh my god. All right, someone posted this on Reddit 8 years ago. I'm sure it's not, but given the layout of this looks really fucking close to like the Game Crazy that was at the one by my house. like this entrance, but then like all still having shelves out here because out here basically is like the rest of the store, right? Like where all like the movie stuff and everything is, and then you kind of like, you know, got transported to the video game dimension. Yeah, I see Rock Band up here. Yeah, PS3, Wii, Xbox 360. But they had fucking a lot of stuff, and by that point we were primarily renting PS1 games. Basically we kind of went up with the generations as they were available. It's actually interesting seeing like PS3 and 360 here on here, because I honestly don't remember them still being around by the time I had a PS3. I also didn't get a PS3 until 2010. So I was already like several, you know, that was already like multiple years into that console's existence. So it may have closed down by that point, but I absolutely wanted to go here all the time. And something that I remember actually was the when Game Crazy started, we were like, oh well, let's start renting games from here instead of from Video Time, you know, because they have a way better selection here, and Video Time was kind of on its way out. And for whatever reason, they had this really fucking insane policy where every video game rental that you did, I think it was the first 3 or 5, you had to put down a $20 deposit on it. It was like a protections fee. So basically you would rent the game for like $5, but then it was another $20 insurance fee or insurance deposit, which you would then get back when you returned the game. And I remember that was a real point of contention with like my mom was not having that for a while. Basically, it kind of turned into this thing where it's like if we wanted to rent games from there, we had to be able to supply the funds for that ourselves, my brother and I. Until we eventually like negotiate our way into finally being able to rent stuff there. But you can imagine like when you go, because like video rentals were like, I don't know, like $2 or $3, then video games would maybe be $5. So you're already renting at a premium. So then for that trip for your family who does not have a lot of money, then becomes another $20 on top of it. Yeah, was a bit of a hard sell, let's say. We did eventually work our way through that, you know, that probationary period or whatever the fuck. And we're able to actually start renting more regularly from that point forward. Because I think what we may have been renting more often than anything was actually original Xbox games that were backwards compatible with the 360. Like I don't remember renting much anything else. I think we went from like PS1 straight to the 360 stuff. Hey guys, I worked at the Blockbuster for a few years during college, 5 free rentals a week. That sounds kick ass. Console rentals being super expensive because they wanted $250 as a deposit. Like what the fuck? Like what's the point of that? Half the price of the console just to rent it for a deposit. It's so weird. It's so that's who benefits from that? like no one wins in that situation. Like I don't understand why you would even bother. If I could afford the $250 for the deposit, I might as well just wait a couple more months and then just buy the fucking console. Had console rentals back then, they did not go out very often at all. Yeah, well, especially if they had that kind of policy, like there's no shot. Yeah, that That would not have flown in this house. That's for fucking sure. But let's see if we can rent out video game consoles at an exorbitant rate here in this brand new old video game. We're gonna do a rare category change. We basically never do these because I just leave the thing in retro forever. And let's check out Retro Rewind Video Store Simulator. So this came out, this came out yesterday. I was in the settings earlier just to kind of like, you know, get some stuff set up and working and looking okay. And I did see this setting right here for censored adult film. I did enable it. This game doesn't have an AO, like an adults only like rating or tag or anything on it. But because I'm streaming it, it made me nervous. So we might dance with the devil on this later on just to see how raw they really get with this. But yeah, just know, you know, your eyes are safe for now. Ignore this. This was just me just trying the game just to make sure that it was going to run okay. It's 1990, the golden age of movie rentals, and your dream is about to become reality. You are now the proud owner of a video store. Your first day is about to begin, but the shop needs a little love. Time to set up a few shelves, buy some movies, and decorate your store before your first customers walk through the door. Do they even rank these janky Steam slot? So I will say that this one is currently sitting at very positive reviews. So there's that. This looks like it was made in the same engine as like Arcade Paradise and whatever that fucking one that Nan played, the pool, the community pool center game. Like it absolutely like looks like the exact same engine as that one. I will say Arcade Paradise I fucking dug. Like that game was cool. Sure, you could show the goods. Hey, if this channel ever takes off one day, who knows? We might start, you know, like a secondary tier of streams or something, maybe on a different website. Who can say? I can say. I'd never do it. All right, so we are starting off very small indeed. We have our unlock tree to go through. No Tony Fansley. Tony Fans is sitting right there. It's sitting right there. And you flubbed it. No, I'm not going to do it just out of spite. Okay, we have potential expansion projects. We got this hot art of a walrus in an inner tube drinking a slushie. Tony's only. That's my dating site. That's my only Tonys can be on it. All right, they're just going for the full nostalgia blast here. So we got an Etch-a-Sketch, we got the Power Patrol, Sheriff Andy, a Rubik's Cube, highlighters, and a goddamn Tamagotchi. Oh, I wish the Tamagotchi was playable. Okay, we have a calendar with like events and stuff. First, complete your first day. Business is booming. Okay, so it's like some goals. Oh, the tape dealer comes by Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then we got the employee break area / loading dock for movie delivery. Our save game on the punch clock. Staff book. All right, we should probably open the store before we actually try hiring anybody. Wanted by Police is character model B. Be kind, rewind. Always be nice to customers. I feel like I can smell this place and it's not a good one. I mean, is it a bad smell? I don't know. Oh, this is a Mega Man, like PS1 era Mega Man type jam going on. This has Mega Man Ice Level written all over it. All right, we got some do a little channel surfing. It's basically just like going onto like just like clicking on a random stream on the front page. All right, we got our PC, we got our little register here. Oh, we can sell concessions. That is the thing that wasn't part of the video store experience that I remember. I remember you could buy like candy. You could definitely buy candy. You could buy like unpopped popcorn, that's for sure. Were there video stores that had like full like concession stands? Okay, our return system and a VHS rewinder. We had one of these. My family had one of these. We would usually rewind VHS tapes on ours because like our VCR like could rewind. But I think we got like for Christmas, I think we got like a standalone rewinder. Here's some popcorn sales, but no one was popping it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, just a fully ignored part of the services offered. All right, so this is our checkout system. So I found out about this game via Blue Sky. The Retro Blast account posted about this, which is how I came across it. And I saw this, and we'll see it later on, but there was like a full like menu screen. The only thing that I saw in this that I wish that they had done to like really nail the authenticity is instead of giving you what is going to be like a graphic interface where you can actually click on stuff, this should have been just like a stripped down green text only, just like store proprietary version of DOS where you have to like manually type in all the rental information. Like that is the way that this could have been like a perfect experience, but it's okay. I'll deal. All right. So, okay. Using the catalog, order 3 shelves to display your movies. Easy enough. 1, 2, 3. All right. We're down to $325. Pick up your shelves in the back store. All delivered items will go there. Place had like 6 rewinders since no one was kind and rewinded. Jerks, all of them. Finally moving to Windows XP. Yeah. That's probably like legitimately true for certain video stores that lasted however long. All right. The really unfortunate thing that you're going to find out by watching this is that I do not have the brain for layout. I have the brain for efficient. So this is very much going to be, until we have like more stuff in here, like fill out the rest of the space, like this is absolutely going to be like a very industrial experience. Use your design tool to change the looks of walls, the floor, and ceiling. You can also modify some objects such as shelves and the checkout counter. Okay. All right. Well, at least they're not even equidistant. Okay. Genuinely seen Windows XP in doctor's offices in the last 10 years. Yeah, no, there are a number of things. I think there are. Oh, what the f... 'Cause, There are some like theme park rides that still run off of fucking floppy disks. Like, I think that's one of the reasons why like they can kind of never like update the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland, because the software that runs that is on like a certain like operating system type thing that can just, it can never be touched ever again, or the whole thing just explodes. like absolutely insane. Like what kinds of traps, you know, like certain things end up setting for themselves. Okay, we can go wood paneling. We can go. Ooh. Okay, we can do like some neon light stuff. Oh, we got a little half wallsies. A little half and half action here. I don't hate this. You know, just like set up some lights here. This is going to kill me if they're not. I hate that this, can this not get like center with the, oh God. Oh no. Oh God. All right. Uninstall. I'm returning. I'm getting a refund. All right. From your computer, order movie bundles in the market tab. 10 random movies. Oh, we can just get some. All right. The first tastes are free. All right, pick up your shit. Here we go. Okay, so all right, we have a copy of Skeleton Failed Studies. Our Outsider Driving West. Yeah, it's a movie, gotcha. Yeah. Knockout Pirate looks pretty good. They will come for the puppet. Octopus Graveyard. Some of these have got to be fucking AI generated. I would not be surprised in the least if that was the case. Hang on. Let's just hang on. Let me go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me just scroll down to the bottom of the old Steam listing here. Okay, no, they don't well, they don't admit to using generative AI. So, who can say? Unfortunately, it's just so easy. You know what? Maybe I'm doing a little bit of a disservice, because the simplicity of this art does seem like the kind of thing like they could have drawn like very like quick and dirty to be kind of like, nah, just like throw some stuff together. Some of this might even be like, it's just like clip art. Stalking goldfish. Look at this fucking guy. These are all great. Oh, my hands are full. We can only carry 10 movies at a time. I'm surprised we can even hold that much. All right, so we got. These are drama. These feel like horror to me. All right, well, we'll definitely keep our genres together. What else? What else? What else? Grandma's spellbook pie. This is how I got Grandpa in the sack. Sad Philosopher Passenger. Just word salad. Just absolute word salad nonsense. Letting our heirloom go. Probably takes the first genre you put on the shelf. Well, but it lists the genres in the on the bottom is what I was referring to. Mammals, perfect sense. I love how it's just a bunch of floating art just randomly placed on top of everything. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, I just realized that there's actually like review scores and SKU numbers. Basement cassette torture. All right, now good. We're getting like some exploitation stuff in here. Bandit's Last Melody. Knockout Skull. Okay, so it is like a bunch of art that then just kind of gets called. Okay, so these are probably like procedurally generated. Foot, you will die. I love this. The Fisherman Trapped in the Cabin. That's a good one. It's not as good because it's a remake of like, it's almost like a shot-for-shot remake of a Russian film. But if you can't find that one, The Fisherman Trapped in the Cabin American release is it is a good like reimagining of that story. Hope they let you make your own and place assets anywhere you please. Yeah, I wonder if there's like an editor or something, maybe like in like the game files where I could like go through and like make No, not Death on the Couch. I'll have nowhere to stream from anymore. The Milk Carton Frankenstein. The Magician's Time has come. Oh, cool. Oh, awesome. We got the new series. The Invasive Letter. The Heirloom Love Affair. The Plant Killer, sequel to Basement Cassette Torture. The Cigarettes Famous Pie. Oh, that's okay. So this is the prequel. This is before Grandma's voice got all raspy. The Ape lurking in the... I love how these are all trash. Tim, John, and the Bird. Fucking goddamn it. The way people talk about this movie like it changed their lives. Fucking so overrated. Absolute overrated bullshit. It's so self-important. The Inmate's Long Way Home. Okay, we got another one in the Long Way Home series. All right, great. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying, Max. It actually puts... I didn't even see that. We're out of room for horror here. I guess we'll do a little like horror overflow, I suppose. Save Your Progress. Yes, yeah, that's the movie about the about the woman who got her face ripped off. You can use the employee time clock to manually save your progress at any time. There's also an autosave feature at the beginning of each new day. From the outside, look up at the front signage to customize the name and color of your store. Here we go. Okay, we can dial in our okay, well, okay, cool. Roboto's in this game. That's good for him. I like their, but I kind of like their version of impact font. All right, what are we calling this place? It just just error, just Nan 404 Tony fans. No! God damn it. Stop trying to make me something I'm not. Off the Netflix. I should have known that this would have been my kryptonite, was just kind of like, all right, okay, streamer, be funny now. What are movie terms? I mean, I think like legally it has to have the word video in it, right? Video hut. Video line. Legally distinct video store, not Blockbuster. Yeah, what is okay, instead of, because I used to go to Hollywood Video, so what is an appropriately off-brand, not as good as Hollywood? Oh shit, what's the name of the, I can't remember the name of the town. Fuck, there's a town in Chula Vista. There's a town in it's in California. It's like between Barstow. Oh, here we go. Victorville. Oh, how about Victor Video? Victor Videoville. There we go. We got there. You know what? Like, honestly, and every single one of them was like red. It was like they all looked like this. Like anything that wasn't a Blockbuster looked like this, just like red fucking letters on a building. Done. Victor Videoville. Hey, if you live in Victorville, next to the Neon Lanes and the Rocket Bar, you know, the two things we have to do here in Victorville, California, come on down, rent some movies. We have 30 of them, and they're mostly horror. Turn on the open sign and start the day. That's a nice, you know what? That's a nice effect. All right. Serve through customers. All right, great. All right, I hit the go live button on stream, and now we just wait for the viewers to roll in. Oh my God, people are here immediately. Oh my God, this never happens. I'm already in the top. I'm already in the top 3% of video store owners. Just by having 4 customers at once, I'm already one of the most successful video store owners in the nation. Good evening or afternoon, ma'am. One copy of, I didn't even see what the fuck I gave. Okay, great. Complete the transaction. When the balance is settled, hit the space bar to close the cash register, finish the transaction. All right. Receive, give him $1 back. Boom, done. All right, great. Next. One copy of the invasive letter. Good pick, good pick. 15.50. Oh my God, I'm back in fucking retail. Oh, good, we have 50-cent pieces, just like a real store would. All right, we got the Sad Philosopher Passenger and Sunset Ferry. Nice double feature. Someone wants to cry tonight, I see. $2 your change. Enjoy. Definitely recommend stopping by the grocery store next door. Make yourself a bean dip to go with your movies. You had a question, sir? What can I help you with? My dad left when I was a kid. Do you have a family drama to cheer me up? You bet your ass I do. Your dad probably left for cigarettes, right? How about that? Now the cigarettes can make you pie. Getting the word out. As a new business owner, it's important to promote your store. When things are quiet, hand out flyers to bystanders outside to attract potential customers. You can carry up to 5 flyers. All right. Come to my store! Hey! Rent something! You're not busy. All right, great. I handed 5 flyers to 3 people. So we should be okay. Thank you so much. Sorry for the rate. Here we go. All right, you got grandma and the cigarette pie. Very good, sir. Very good, sir. Here you go. I got $2 back for you. You have a wonderful day. Enjoy your movies. Good evening, ma'am. How are you doing tonight? What can I do you for? All right, Stalking Goldfish and the Fisherman Trapped in the Cabin. You know, not as good as the Russian original, but I will say it is a fine American remake, almost shot for shot. I am part of a AOL chat group if you want to like know more about. Okay. All right, heirloom love affair. All right, okay, yeah. You got the look of you know, one of those. All right, $2. Here you go. Great. All right, please, no one ask for coins. I can't do that kind of math in my head. $8, $2 back. Everyone's getting $2 back tonight. It's $2 back tonight. No matter what amount of money you give me, I will give you $2 back in change. Knockout Pirate, you enjoyed that one. It had a budget. I think you paid more for the movie than the budget had. All right, what can I do you for? Do you have a drama movie to recommend for someone who's lonely? Also, if it's old, that'd be a bonus. I tend to appreciate those more. Oh, you are autistic. Let's see what I got for you. How can I tell if a movie is old? What counts as old? I don't have that kind of information. I don't know if the movie's old. Oh, sorry, don't let me get in your way. All she just wants an old drama, but I don't know. Do I have a way to like look up like movie data? Yeah, hang on, I'll be right with you. I need to find out if a movie's old here. Data. Horror, drama, okay. The movies you do not own are displayed in gray. These don't have years. Okay, I guess I just guess. All right, The Bandit's Last Memory. This looks like a fucking old movie. There you go. Whatever. What the hell do I know? I make less than minimum wage here. Afternoon. Dog what's home. Okay. I got a special noise and I don't know why. Have a good day. How's it going? Oh, renting Tim, John, and the Bird, huh? Yeah, you're one of these like film bro types, aren't you? All right, yeah. Oh, and you paid exact change. All right, get out. Self-centered prick. You're gonna like that movie. I hear it's both dramatic and old. You have a nice, sad night all to yourself, ma'am. All right, 8 p.m. No. Oh, you you son of a bitch. I'm gonna be that guy. Anything I can help you with? Can I help you find anything? Help you find anything? Help you find anything? Find everything you need, sir? Find everything? You want to get checked out? Oh, was there something else that you need? No? All right, you're all done? All right, great. Let's get you checked out here. My shift is over and you are making me stay late. Have a good day. 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 Fuck this. All right. Hey, we made $84 in rentals tonight. That's not bad. We completed 2 requests. No snacks sold, though. Oh, we've unlocked general shelves. Okay. Oh my God, it's raining. Oh, fuck. This is prime rental weather. The calendar is updated every morning and affects gameplay in exciting ways with new releases, special events, and weather forecast updates. A task list with various objectives is also available to gain extra rewards. Tomorrow, a newly released movie will be available on the new tab of your office computer. All right. When I worked at Walmart, I worked in the 1 hour photo section, which was right next to the electronics section. And Tuesdays were new DVD release days. And every Tuesday, like truly every Tuesday, like the second that the electronics guys had finished going through updating the shelves with all the new releases, I would go scour that shit to see what stuff was out and what I could spend my not amazing paycheck on like immediately. Many clients will bring back rental movies through the night, go to the return station, process the returns before starting the day. All right. Process return movies at the return station so they can be rented out again. Select the movies on the rack to your right, scan them in the system. Can return and hold up to 10 movies at a time. Does it need to be rewound? Do I know? Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Some movies need to be rewound. Place the tape in the rewinder to the left to rewind the movie. Got it. That's shockingly accurate. Some movies are reserved by customers. Place the movie in the reserve shelf to the left. The customer will come by today to pick up the movie. I didn't realize I was so successful after a single day that I could have reservations. Business is good. See, like this is, I know it's a video game and so you got to do video game things in it, but it's too automated. I want to get my hands dirty. I want to be sitting here typing in like SKUs and you know, analyzing late fees and shit. Wait, oh, did I successfully close again? I want to see, can I like upgrade stuff? Can I buy new stuff? I have $500 just burn a hole in my pocket. We can get some more movies. Oh, we can buy specific movies. Apparently. Yo, what's on the black market? Order pirated movies using a custom SKU code. Enter the code, search for any release title. The service is expensive, charging more than the standard market price. So are people going to come in and like ask for like specific movies? So if I like type, oh, does this have like actual, like, does this have? It does. Okay, so we can just buy. I wonder, have these been, are these recorded off of existing VHS tapes, or are these like someone filmed this like in a movie theater type thing? Well, probably the latter, because to record a movie in the movie theater in the 1990s would have meant having a camcorder the size of a toddler. And it's a little hard to sneak one of those into a movie theater. My family actually had one. We had a VHS camcorder. So you put a whole ass VHS tape in this thing and had it up on your shoulder, and that was the most convenient way to film home video back in the day. The thing was a monster. Just a fucking giant bulk of mass. I remember my dad carrying that thing around multiple times at the Nellis Air Force Base Air Show to film really jittery footage of F-15s and the Thunderbirds. Cousins had one of those and we would make movies with it all the time. That sounds awesome. Unfortunately, I was far too young to have ever had the chance to actually use the thing. However, my family did, after that, got a mini DV camcorder, and then by that point I was in high school and was doing the exact same thing, recording random little things. I remember when I realized that there were RCA inputs on it, and so I actually recorded footage of Colony Wars off of a PS1 onto a mini DV tape. And then put that into iMovie. Hello, ma'am. What can I do? Oh, you are a character, aren't you? Oh, you have reserved the evasive letter. I got it right here for you. Get some of these returns back in here. We are with you. Now that's efficiency right there, son. $1.50. Anyone who needs 50 cents is getting a 50-cent piece. I need to get these things out of here. They're not they're not making them anymore at the mint. It actually costs us more to have 50-cent pieces than it does to not have them. Oh, okay, yeah, just throw those anywhere. Dick. I have a phone? I'll be right with you. I have a phone up, I guess. Moshi Moshi. I'm calling to reserve couch emergency room. Could you set a copy aside? Do I know if I have... Okay. Excuse me. Don't rent this. Don't rent this specifically. Shove a customer out of the way for a customer who may show up later. Oh, what am I doing? No. Oh, God. You owe me another $2.50. I expect it to be returned in kind. Could you help broaden my knowledge on such an old film? Yeah, fucking, I don't know. This looks old. Looking for an old movie. Okay. Oh, I think I clicked too many times, then she gave up on me. I don't know. I don't understand like how you're supposed to know which ones. There's no year printed on these things, and you can't like look at the back of them either. At least I don't think you can. No, you can only like look at like the. There's no looking at the backs of these. So I don't know what they want me to do. Oh, hang on. Sorry. No. What am I? Oh my God, what am I doing? 16. There we go. It's weird how each of the movies has like their own discrete rental price. That is never how these stores used to work. Maybe with the exception of if you had like a video store that had porn in it, maybe there was a premium on those. I wouldn't know. I'm an upstanding citizen. And I have the internet, so I don't have to pay for my porn. How can I help you, ma'am? Oh, you reserved the copy of... Yeah, there you go. I think most people come to this video store just to break a 20. Rental store had the curtain off section. So I don't remember if any of the video stores we went to when I was growing up did. It feels like one of them may, I think Video Time may have had that. Maybe, but I really don't know. It almost feels like like a misplaced memory. Oh, you're gonna, all right, you you are going for some couch lock time, I see. Enjoy your marathon. Hi. They really captured the magic of customers staring at you for just a little too long before saying something. Unless it was Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, they probably did. Yeah, that's the thing, is like the corporate ones wouldn't have had that. Big storm coming. Honey, you got a big storm coming. The perfect move for a horror movie night. What do you recommend? Well, I'm out of fucking horror movies. Shit. I'm out. Hang on. Let me order more movies real fast. One of these got to be horror. There we go. Death to the desert. Oh, death to the dessert. Excuse me. Death to the. Fuck this sentence. I don't want to finish it anymore. Hi. Tim John, you're renting this? Aren't you the same guy who rented it the last time? You have an actual problem. All right, enjoy your cupcake murder movie. Dessert death, a thing I haven't thought about since young Sherlock Holmes. That's a real reference of a real thing that happens in that movie. Well, I guess technically it's not a real thing that happens because it's a hallucination, but we need more Can I not buy more shelves? Can I not buy more shelves? Hang on. Okay. Fucking. Oh, God. This is the worst. Oh, it's 10 p.m. You still have Knockout Pirate. You could hold a copy. I'll try to come. Yeah. All right. Someone will return that eventually, I'm sure. Oh, we already have it. Great. Thank you for waiting, sir. I do apologize for that. Does this game include the part where I'm not keeping a close enough eye on my till and I have a panic attack because I run out of change and there's no one here to watch the shop while I like rush to the ATM? Oh, fuck yeah, we can serve Slurpees. Now we're talking. Order the new release from the new computer, from the new tab on the computer. This movie will be considered new for 7 days, making it especially popular with customers during that time. Okay, I was gonna ask, like, do we now need to order like multiple copies of a movie? Looking for my dog Geronimo. I'm calling numbers from the phone book to see if anyone's found him. No. I should have said yes and then see if he would have rented a movie while he was here. All right, let's get our rentals back in the system. Lots of reservations today. I'm a natural at this. You just give me a series of mechanical tasks to do, and I'm fucking all over it, man. I'll be dead inside, but I'm fucking all over it. All right, they brought back the Mega Man music. Very good. Some of like my final memories of Hollywood Video outside of like the game crazy stuff was because it was still around when I was just going into college, and that was when I was basically trying to figure out like what my movie taste was, and I spent most of my visits in that last like year or so of going to Hollywood Video was spent renting like random like OVAs, you know, just like random like one-off anime, or more specifically like CG animation. So I definitely rented The Spirits Within and Advent Children. Absolutely, for sure, rented both of those. I rented, I remember Appleseed was a rental situation, I think. There was another one that I can never ever remember the name of, because it was obviously like a very indie, how did this thing actually get distribution deal type of thing, where the CG animation was just fucking rough in it. It was one of the, it was like an Avatar style story where it's just kind of like, oh, the people who live in nature fighting against like, you know, military, whatever kind of a thing, and super forgettable. But it was a lot of like my mom and dad, or I guess it was mostly my mom really, because she was the one who would take us there all the time. It would be a lot of like her going, like renting the movies that like she wanted to see, or like her and my dad wanted to see. And then me like picking up the stuff that I was going to watch like by myself. It was like, oh no, yeah, Anthony's figuring out, I guess, the stuff that he likes to watch. And let's say I have different tastes. I'm trying to remember what the because there must have been some that at a certain point were maybe like pushing the limits a little bit, but I genuinely don't remember, because I was basically just finding movies anywhere that I could, and the internet was still fairly new-ish, you know. And by the time I was in college, we actually we had upgraded our dial-up to DSL, which was ever so slightly faster. And so I was able to actually like watch video like online at home. But it would be the kind of thing where I would need to like find a movie like in the morning, start loading it, and then go to school and work. And then by the time I got home, it would have like pre-rendered or preloaded the whole thing, and then I could just watch it all the way through. Funnily enough, the only one that I can really remember doing that with was I was in college, and it was Cannibal Holocaust. Because by this point I was now like deep in, I may have been out of college by that time. I might have been working at my first gaming studio when I watched that, now that I think about it. But it was by that point I was like deep into like horror movie podcasts and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, I just had like a fascination with like exploitation horror or exploitation film, that really like grindhouse type stuff. And Cannibal Holocaust is an infamous example of that. And to this day remains one of the only movies that I actually regret watching. And not because of any of the fake violence in it, because of all the real violence that's in it. There's sorry, this is going to get uncomfy here. I'll spare you the details, but there is actual animal death in that movie, like real uncut, uncensored animal death. There's no, in a movie full of really, really impressive practical effects, they then also just like fucking just like stabbed and shot animals. And in some ways I regret watching that movie, because it made me it made me really, really sick and feel really, really gross watching it. However, it did do something for me kind of early on, in my 20s, where I was getting a little worried, in that, oh no, I'm actually okay, because I can watch all sorts of like fucked up movies about fucked up things with a bunch of fucked up violence and gore and nudity and everything else like that. But if you show me something real, like actually real, I am horrified and human. Like it in a weird way, it actually kind of like put my mind at ease that I wasn't becoming like some sort of like fucked up sociopath or something. Just like, oh no. Actually, my brain is really good at differentiating like fiction from reality. So take that, Fox News. Oh, there's a standee bundle promotion going on. All right, all new releases have a custom standee included when 5 copies or more are ordered at once. Additionally, the price per unit decreases for every additional copy ordered. Buy at least 5 movies in a single transaction. You got it. The Static Haunting. Oh man, this is finally out, huh? Order 5 copies or more and get a standee. All right, you got it. Bazinga. We got our standee right here in the what? Oh, god damn it. Okay, all right, good. Okay, it can't be centered here. Thank the Lord. Okay, and obviously we gotta, you know, we have to highlight this. There's something special going on in this part of the store. Press play if you dare. They literally put there here. You can't do that. You can't do that, video game. You had plausible deniability up until that point. Now everyone knows exactly what you're referencing. Oh, a ransom note. Meet me out back at 9 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday if you're after exclusive movies and deals. I'll crack the door open to let you know I'm here. I'll be waiting. The tape dealer. Oh my god. A man is going to sell us movie drugs. Okay, real talk. How do I get more fucking shelves to put more movies on? Market. These are all movies. These are all just movies. These are all just movies. Oh, wait. Wasn't there like a catalog thing? There we go. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what our options are here. Okay, we have some decorations, movie posters and whatnot. We have not unlocked any of our snack shelf stuff. Well, I thought that we had unlocked the slushy machine, but it's not in here. Oh, there we go. Okay. $50 to repair a slush machine? You fucking got it. In 1990 money, that's like $6,000. That's legit Tamagotchi UI. Bandai would seethe. It does. I mean, to be fair, there were a billion digital pets and they all basically looked the same. I remember we had a Yoda Tamagotchi, a Yoda digital pet. And then the other one, I don't think it was Gigapet specifically, but it was one of those like 12-in-1 types. And that's when I was in middle school. And of course, schools banned them. You couldn't have them in schools. So every morning I would start a new pet on that 12-in-1 thing. And then by the time I got home, they would be running away from home. I remember specifically like one of the pets you get was a panda. And when I would get home, he would be waving goodbye with tears in his eye, holding a fucking bindle over his shoulder. Never ever got to, I would only ever get to really play with it over the weekend. Scanners where you could scan SKUs for monster collecting. Yes. I wanted that so badly. I wanted to grab one of those things and just go sprinting through a Walmart and just scan goddamn everything. I don't think I ever knew a kid who had one. I don't remember ever seeing one of those out like in the real world. I wonder if can you still get those? Those got to be on eBay, right? When I type in scanners with a Z, I get a bunch of like things for your car to read OBS codes. Toys and hobbies. There we go. Oh! Guys. For $100 with the full roster of stat sheets. Holy fuck. The insane futurist design. Yeah, look at this fucking thing, man. There's this briefest window of time when like every handheld toy thing looked like this. Just pure fucking chaos. What's funny, literally right before stream, I was watching a YouTube video about the fucking R Zone.
On my second time playing through
this thing,
play onto the mirror. Are you ready to dive into a new dimension of gaming? Well, strap on your headsets, grab a fistful of batteries, and some headache medicine. We're heading into the Tiger R Zone. Yeah.
I had one of these. I not only had the R Zone, but I also had, and he covers it, I also had this one. The XPG. Which turned it into like a legitimate
hardware variants would continue in
mostly normal handheld. That was actually the best way to play it. But I remember because this fucking plexiglass thing, if you're not familiar with the R Zone, yeah, like, so it was just Tiger Electronics, right? And if you knew Tiger Electronics, then you know what those games were. Like there were these LCD screens that just kind of like lit up different parts of this like filament kind of thing. And they were quote unquote video games. Very much like Game and Watch is what it was, right? It was like that style of game. And Tiger was like the leading name in these. They absolutely flooded the market with these guys like you wouldn't believe. And so what the R Zone is, and it's like a fucking Sega product too, is you would put the game cart in here, like up here, and the screen was actually here upside down. And then right here on this little plexiglass, it would reflect. It was like a Pepper's Ghost effect kind of thing. The problem is that it looks like shit. Like you could not fucking see this thing because it was not the most reflective surface in the world unless you were in total darkness. And so I have memories of strapping this fucking thing to my head and sitting on the toilet in pure pitch black, door closed, lights off. And that was the only place in the house it was dark enough to play this fucking thing and could actually see the game. How would you not go cross-eyed? That wasn't an option. You just simply would. Incredible creative design. It is a neat idea. I will grant them that. Like a lot of things from that generation. There are neat ideas, but really, really shitty execution. Like really bad execution. But we wouldn't, But, you know, we didn't really know any better. It was one of those things where it's just kind of like, this is cool. And then why does it not feel so cool anymore? But I keep playing it. You know, we were, there was less choice in the world back then, let's say. All right, I'm going to buy a new release shelf, and then I'm going to buy just another regular shelf so that we have some places to put our other movies. So let's get our new release bad boy here. Let's do, actually, you know what? Let's do this. We'll do a little like offset thing here and then put the new releases up here front and center. There we go. Wouldn't advise that it's strapped on the head. That close off light makes more sense. Basically VR goggles with Tiger Electronics. Well, so, I mean, like what you're describing is the Virtual Boy. That's what that was. So the Virtual Boy didn't have a fucking head strap because that thing weighed 800 pounds. Okay. So now we can actually, all right, hopefully we'll have room to at least keep our genres together. Because I think we ended up with like a bunch more horror movies here. Okay, all right. Our new release guys are also mixed in with this. I think that means it's reserved, right? The rainbow effect is reserved. No, this just has a crazy rainbow cover on it. All right, great. All right, limited edition release of that, I guess. Devil's Family, pirate peeping through the keyhole. That belongs in the beaded curtain section. Oh, okay, we do have old tags on things. I guess I just didn't have old movies before this. Or they had already been rented out. Or I was just fucking blind. It's entirely possible that I just missed it completely. Whoops, whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey. All right. I think all of our stuff has been returned. I wonder if I should just buy, like, because there's one more pack of random movies that we can get. Oh no, they've added more. Okay, all right, then never mind. All right, let's open for business. Man, you can get a lot done before, while it's always 8 a.m. I guess. Oh, we have our slushy machine now. I was gifted a slush machine for Christmas, which I gotta admit is pretty cool to just like throw a soda in it and then, you know, like 15 minutes later I have kind of a decent Slurpee. It gets the job done in a pinch. Man, that was one of, I genuinely have fond memories of like this feeling. A thing that we used to do a lot because we used to rent movies all the time, right? The other half of the equation with renting movies would be one of two things. Either, my parents would make a bean dip, and then we would put a blanket in the middle of the living room floor, get the chips and the bean dip out, and then watch a movie together. That would be like the usual like movie night type thing, and we did that. I would like at least once a month, if not more. But if it was like a weekend situation kind of a thing, and, you know, dad was going to be busy, mom was going to be busy, like whatever was going on, you know, it would be going to the store, renting movies, and then hitting up the 7-Eleven and getting a Slurpee and nachos. And that was by far one of my like most favorite things to do ever growing up. So much so that I will still do that on my own pretty regularly. Like of so many things that have changed over the years, you know, like how you know, remember when they fucked up Andy Capp's hot fries, you know, that they have not changed the recipe on the 7-Eleven nacho cheese and chili. I assume because they just made one giant batch of it 20 years ago and have just been pulling from the same supply for this whole time. Because it doesn't qualify as food. But like I still like love doing that. It was one of my it was far and away like my favorite thing that we used to do as kids. It was like the report card treat. You know, every quarter, every semester, whatever, you get a report card, and if we had good grades, we'd go rent movies or a video game and then go get Slurpees and nachos to go along with it and just nerd the weekend away. And what's so funny is I have really, really fond memories of that. Hey. But hey yourself. What can I get for you, huh? Her. You're about that orange life? You got it. Oh, you have to actually pull down. There you are. The thing that you find out later on in life is that when you're an adult, you actually don't have to give any of that up. And you can do it. I found him! I fucking found him! I found you! Where have you been? Do you know how many people are looking for you? Jesus Christ, I can't believe you're in my store. That's so cool, man. You can have anything you want for free. You have to charge double for it because Waldo's gonna get all of it. What can I do for you? Invasive letter, you got it. There you go. There you are. All right, I should probably get some of these returns in, get them back on the shelves. Movies on the rack are movies that can't make money, you know what I'm saying? We're in the world of business. Ah, fuck it. I imagine it probably won't be too long before I'm gonna need to get like an employee here to help out a little bit. I'm barely holding together. Horror buff, huh? Yeah, well, you know, when your movie rental place only carries 2 genres of movies, I guess you gotta make do. Have fun, hippie. I feel like they put in the thing about passing out flyers to do exactly once, because business has been just fine without needing to go let people know that this thing exists. I'm not sure that I can help you. I don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any more copies of Not Poltergeist. Is this the guy who asked? Didn't this guy like say like, I'll try to come by eventually? Oh my God. All right, here's your $2. Get out of here. Just go. Just go. Just go. My drug dealer's here. Oh, no. Come on, man. The light's off. The light's off. Fuck you. I can't stand people. I have such anxiety about this. About being like the guy who shows up like just before closing. It's an awful, awful feeling. And I never ever want to be the guy that like all the employees are just like staring at from the corner of their eyes, just like begging me to be done and leave. Oh, you want something with a horror? Oh, you want, oh, gee, you couldn't find a horror movie? Okay, well, let me just here. Look, there's fucking 15 of them over there. God damn, dude. I'll even do it if I'm like ordering DoorDash or something and it's getting kind of late at night. If DoorDash will show you, it's like, you have like 30 minutes left to order from this store, I won't do it. An objective is preventing us from closing the door. Okay, I guess we have to go back here. Oh, because the day ends as soon as... Oh my God. What's going on in here? What are you watching? Oh, I have a copy of that. I have a copy of that playing in the store at all times. Great. Hey, bud. I got boot... Howdy, stranger. I got bootleg movies for half their market value, exclusive adult titles, and the occasional holographic rarity. Only the good stuff. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Great. All right, what do we got? Yo, you got The Biscuit in the Dark? No way, man. This movie's banned in like six different Eastern Bloc countries. The Builder's Big Strong Man. One copy of that, please, and thank you. The bad boy with the soldier. Okay, all right. We're gonna... Do I not have the option here? Can I only do it from the main menu? Oh, there we go. That's what it's censoring? It's just a plumber. That's just a professional man doing his job. That doesn't need to be censored. In bed with the bath, that's just three friends hanging out, standing close to each other in their bathrobes. They're just sharing a hotel room. This is normal. Why are we censoring these things? Thank you very much for this, by the way. This is going in my private collection. We'll just leave that right there. I mean, surely we're gonna have the ability to like buy an extension onto this building and then like put like a beaded curtain in front of it, right? Oh, that was a tutorial. Okay. You completed your first 3 days as a proud video store owner. It's time to take your business to the next level. Improve your shop with decorations, snack displays, arcade machines. Are they playable? And other goodies to draw on more customers. Keep an eye out for special events like the Fall Harvest Festival happening this weekend. Unlock new movie genres, hire staff, expand your store's footprint, and discover plenty more surprises along the way. All right. Now we're in it. Victor Videoville is ready to rock and roll. Left to our own devices with a whopping $257. Let's see, do we have any applicants? Oh, we need to be level 6 in order to get a new... So we can get Hugo, who's good and average. We can get Carter, who's average and average, or we can get Ashley, who's a little slow. I don't think you can say this, video games. Okay. we can unlock movie genre will be next, and then the snack shelf, and then another movie genre. Okay. Oh, we don't get the arcade until level 18? All right, well, everybody get comfortable. We're going to be here for the next 12 hours. How much to expand our store? $1,000 just for the first one. Good Lord. Okay. All right. We'll see. We shall see, won't we? Okay, let's see. People have returned some movies. Man, I'll tell you what, that overnight drop-off slot was like a godsend. Some customers return their rentals late. The system automatically adds a late fee to their membership ID. During the next purchase, the checker computer will flag the outstanding fee. Great. All right, awesome. We're gonna have to get confrontational with our customers. My favorite thing. I love having uncomfortable conversations with complete fucking strangers. I don't know that the real world rewinders were ever that fast though. They were faster than doing it on a VCR, typically. Well, I don't know if they were that fast, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, like, should we expand? Should we get, like, more shelves and more movies, or should we wait until we get... Because we're probably going to unlock a new movie genre, or we have unlocked a movie. Okay, no, we're about to. How do we see our level? Nothing special going on until the Harvest Festival in a couple of days. Whoops. Do we have anything to claim? We have not cleared any tasks yet. And this is just for hiring stuff. All right. Yeah, I don't see a way for us to be able to like check what our progress as a person is. I guess it's just to go to, it's just vibes. Yeah, because what I don't want to do, I don't want to like order more movies and then it's just more drama and horror. Like if we're right on top of another genre unlocked, like let's hold out for another day here. Who knows? Maybe we'll get comedies in here or musicals.
Hey.
Stand by. I'll be right with you. Okay. 9 in the morning. Oh no! Some customers return their rentals in a broken state. Unfortunately, damaged movies must be thrown in the trash. This system automatically has a broken fee to the customer's membership ID. During the next purchase, the checker computer will flag the outstanding fee. That sucks. Oh, knockout skull! Damn! What a bummer. I don't know if I don't think we were ever guilty of that. We were definitely guilty of like a late return, maybe once or twice, but I don't think we were ever guilty of like destroying a movie. I don't think that ever happened. I'm sure we came close. Like probably like forgot that we watched the movie and then like left the house or whatever and then forgot to take the movie out, which can like then like that part of the tape gets like crimped, so you get like a really weird like tracking error. You get like weird like video glitches on the tape when that happens. But nothing ever so catastrophic that we were like banned from the store or whatever. Oh, that fucking phone. Just all day. Just always with the calls. I haven't seen your damn dog, dude. I'll be right with you. And you can hold on to pirate peeping through the keyhole. Yeah, you got it. One of the movies that you think would be in the adult section, but apparently not. Ah, you're the Knockout Pirate Reservation. Here we go. Ooh. At long last, you've arrived. Also, I think someone wanted a slushie because I heard the sultry hey earlier, but they are no longer here. I think they vaporized. We didn't get them a refreshing drink fast enough. I wish any of this was interactive. Let me solve the Rubik's Cube. Let me draw you know what on the Etch a Sketch. Let me, see if you censor that. Oh God. I love when they just ask for like the most like generic. It's just like, can you give me a horror movie? It's like, yeah, sure. Here you go. Hey yourself. Oh, what do you? Oh, okay. Oh, blue raspberry. You got it. Here's a question. Why always blue raspberry? Why was that the thing? Why was like everything like, no one ever made just raspberry flavor? It had to be blue specifically. And then like 100 things were blue raspberry. Like, why did that become like the accepted style of that one fruit flavor? What up, Doc Brown in a trench coat? So when the late fee customer comes back, are they going to be chill about it, or does this game have like, fist fight mechanics? The fuck is... All right, Willy Wonka looking motherfucker. I'll be with you in a second. Are you hiring? Oh, yeah, sure. All right, great. Well, that was easy. Oh yeah, you look like a keyhole peeper. Yeah, I bet it's just what you wanted, you freak. So what happens? Okay, if I put this adult movie just out on the shelf, like what happens? Are people gonna get like mad? Is a fucking like Moms United protest gonna start outside my fucking store? I'm gonna end up on the news. I'm gonna end up watching myself on that news story that I saw when I was a kid about the dangers of anime. Ha ha ha! My guy! Sorry, you probably wanted a more discreet interaction when you were buying your porn movie from me. I do apologize for that. I just got very excited that someone bought it immediately. And someone was moving a suicide. All right. Yeah, it's not my job to convince people not to kill themselves. I love that they put 50-cent pieces in here. There's no reason for it. It just saves us potentially one click. God, another person who just can't figure it out. Can't put together can't connect the two closest dots. I wanna watch a movie that I want it to be a horror movie, but I don't know what the horror movie should be. And it's like, just go pick a fucking horror movie. Man, our inventory is at a premium here. I'm kind of surprised. Like, we're kind of like skipping the part of the game that you would expect it to be, where it's just like, things are going to be slow for a while, you know, but you know, it'll pick up over time, and little by little you'll unlock things. And it's just kind of like, no, you're going to be busy all goddamn day. It's already 10 p.m. and I haven't stopped working. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did someone just knock a thing off the shelf and didn't put it back? This game is realistic. All right, and another slushie. Yeah, who wouldn't want a rainbow slushie at 10 in the goddamn evening? You got it. I say that as if I haven't done that exact thing in my life. All right. Man, $164 today. Oh, 173. Actually, we those 3 slushies came to almost $10. We are running a racket here. Slurpees today, like the biggest one you can get, is still like less than like $2.50, I think. We've unlocked sci-fi. We now have all the genres we could ever need. And we got the fall festival coming up here in the next day. All right, let's buy another. We're doing 4 rows, right? Is the ones that we have out here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So let's get some more of these. 2 more of them. We can probably start doing a little bit of this, yeah? We'll offset them. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's start getting fancy with this shit. Let's make it so you can see these things from the street a little bit better. Got to show the people the product, you know? Let's see if we can space these out a little bit better. Sure. There you go. You can kind of like move from genre to genre. Space to walk between each one of these shelves as you need them. We'll move our standee over here so you can still know where to find this thing. Great. All right. And then, okay, hopefully we unlock a genre that's like indie films or music videos or just some bullshit that we like throw in the corner that no one ever rents. I'll take 10 random movies. Oh, for free even. Adult corner. No. What I'm gonna keep doing is I'm just gonna keep throwing random adult movies just in the middle of other shelves. Just catch people by surprise. All right, we got our sci-fi, all sci-fi. Oops, all sci-fi going on. And we'll get our new releases back on the shelves. I keep accidentally tapping the W key, which is making me move off of the thing. I've now had this keyboard for multiple months. I think almost like half a year now. And I still have not gotten used to just how crazy sensitive this thing is. It's a lot like me. Everyone wants to fucking knock up. I love how some movies are just like, just in high demand and for reasons that I'll never comprehend. All right. I think we're good to open. Let's go. Also, what happened to someone said they're gonna like come by and apply for a job or something, but I guess we have to wait. Yo, what is I'm getting an intense stare off of that lady. See, this place is it's 9 in the morning. And I have a full load of customers in here. What is this fantasy realm that I'm living in? I was thinking about this the other day. I wonder if there is a market for this again. Is there a world? Oh, thank God. Thank God it's back. Is there a world, because now that there's so much nostalgia for this era, and I think that people are like genuinely, we're just gonna sneak this on the sci-fi shelf. I think people are like you know, like getting more and more annoyed with like how like streaming services are becoming total dog shit and everything. Is there a world in which someone could open like a video rental, like a DVD, Blu-ray rental shop, and actually have it be like a fucking like smash success? Like it feels like the time is right for that. Like I feel like surely like someone in fucking, I don't know, like Portland or Austin or like, you know, like one of the places where it'd feel like the most appropriate for something like that to happen. Calling to see if the popcorn machine is fixed. No, it is not. I do apologize. God damn, look at all these fucking customers. Because even though I've more or less just like embraced like our all digital future, you know, like I'll still get like 4K and Blu-rays of movies that I really, really like, and actually do want to own like a copy of. But like part of the joy of this whole thing wasn't just the renting part. It was the looking around at everything. You know, it was the just kind of like just walking through all the shelves and just looking at fucking movies, just reading the backs of the boxes, just seeing like what sounds interesting. It was the discovery of it, you know? Like you don't, now you get discovery by like watching, you know, YouTube videos of like 10 horror movies you've probably never heard of, or some random Reddit post like clues you into a thing existing. And the days of like organic discovery, I feel, are like so far behind us now. And I feel like there is a world where having the ability to just like walk into a store like this and just rent a movie, you know, for just like a couple bucks, not really think about it.
Oh.
It could, and honestly, it could be completely just my own nostalgia for the experience, because I'm a freak who, like I was talking, like, you know, like the stories I was telling at the, you know, earlier in the stream, is like this stuff, this like meant a lot to me, you know, and means even more to me, like in hindsight, of just like, you know, like movies have been a part of my life forever, ever since I was a baby. And as much as I still love like looking up new movies and finding things and adding into my watch list and everything else like that, I do genuinely still miss this. The closest that you can get to this experience anymore is like at your public library. But the problem is that libraries, at least the ones near me, like don't, it's just not a very convenient way of like finding stuff, because they basically just like shove like all the DVDs together, like stacked on top of each other. So you have to like thumb through everything. Like it's not like laid out in a way where you can just kind of like just walk past and at a glance like see what's on offer, you know? And it feels like weirdly like cheap, or like, you know, like they're on like the flimsy, you know, like not real cases and stuff like that. Obviously, and this is not to say that libraries shouldn't exist. That'd be an insane conclusion to draw from that. It's just that, you know, they are, you know, they're not curating their stuff, as it were. They're not organizing their stuff in a way that makes it like a convenient way to like find stuff. You know, you're having to like dig into shit. Honestly, like what I want so much is like I want that cabin facade again. You know, I want the horror movie section with the spooky sound effects. I want the game crazies back, you know, like all that stuff. Because now what we have is like we have yeah, late fee, yeah, bitch. Last movie I returned was pretty bad. I'm sure there's no need to charge me. No. This isn't how this works. Just because you don't like the movie doesn't mean that you get to just keep it. No, fuck you. Yeah, you'll pay. If you had told me anything else, literally any other excuse, you had told me that your car died. You had told me you had constipation, whatever. You had a bad brain day. Like, I would accept any of that. But if you're just kind of like, the movie wasn't good, I don't think anybody else wanted to watch it. Fuck you. Get out of my store. Hi, ma'am. What can I do for you? I'm the world's most judgmental video shop owner. All right, gonna give him about $12.50. What we're gonna do for you Bubblegum, you got it. There you go. Don't mind me. I'm just going to run out to the back of the store for no particular reason. Yo, people love that gay plumber movie. I need more, man. What do you got? My fiery bear? You got it. I love a double entendre. The cougar wants my pirate. Abso-fucking-lutely. I thought I'd closed the store already. Oops. Don't mind me. I'll be right with you. It's literally midnight. Stop coming in. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Hey.
Hey yourself. Can you see I'm fucking busy? It's tomorrow. Patience. I wish I could. I don't think you have the ability to do that. You can't just say, like, get the fuck out of here. You want a bad drama? I have literally one drama left. I can't even give her a movie if I wanted to. Yo, but you know what I do got? You know what I do got? Hey, this got pretty bad ratings. All right, fine. Well, this is all I have. Couch emergency room. You could have gone on a journey tonight, babe, but hey, you know, not everyone's built for that kind of action. I get it. I understand. It's all good. You come back and we'll talk. We'll talk about what I have on the bottom shelf. You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, fuck, it's Halloween time, baby. What's up with you? You selling gourds over here, my man? You selling pumpkins and cocks? What the fuck's going on over here? Yo, do I have a bottom shelf for you, my man? All right. Oh, everybody's returning. Finally got the new release back in. I think this is about to be an old release. I should have been checking the computer to see if there's like new stuff coming out. Horror, new release, new release, new release, new release, release. More. Must return more movies to the shelves. Oh, god damn it. Motherfuckers. Can't wait to charge the shit out of people for some of these things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is what happens when you're not kind. If you're unkind, bad things happen to people. All right, what do we got going on? We got. All right, so this is still considered a new release for the next 4 days. Yeah, okay. There's no point in buying like more copies of this movie. I imagine we could get another bundle. Maybe we get another bundle of movies here because we're kind of running low on stuff. We need to get into a situation where we can have like a rotating inventory here. That way we can always like refill the shelves. As people like rent more and more stuff during the day. keep him out of eye shot of the windows. All right, here we go. All right. It is 8:15, which means we have about, I don't know, 30 seconds before this place is busier than a London nightclub in the days of the PS1 release. Be with you in a moment. I do like this magic box we have that just kind of like floats movies up to us. Oh, I'm out of shelf space for horror movies. All right, we'll mix the horror and sci-fi together. Everyone does that already anyway. That was a very common thing at Hollywood Video, was just like horror movies and sci-fi movies could just be like interchangeably put on each other's shelves. Like no one really paid much attention to it. There's so much genre crossover. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 2. Oh, been a while since I've seen you there, John. Gabriel, whatever your fucking name, whichever the angels you are. If I refuse to pay, what are you going to do? Call the cops over a $2 fee? Fuck you. I don't want your business anyway. Man. Well, at least they have realistically programmed shitty people into this game. Did you give me a fucking 50? Oh my God. I had to put up a no bills over 20 sign out there. Run this place like a Taco Bell. You got it. Yeah, you keep wearing those sunglasses. No one's gonna be able to identify you there, Superman. Why is everyone paying in 50s? What the fuck? What's going on here at the Harvest Fest? Ooh. Oh. Making noises like a Wind Waker NPC. Thank you. Bye. I like how she stacked this one like in between the rest of them. You know, you gotta kind of like hide it. Treating her movie rentals like she's buying condoms. Oh my God, again with the phone. Remove the Sataconding. You got it. Hey, Sharon Marone, how's it going? Only reserve movies. Wait, I thought that's what you wanted. Wait, oh God. Oh, find it. There we go. Did I not get the reserved? Oh, okay. Doing all right. We are on day like 5, I think, of this video store, and we have not had a single day where business was unsuccessful. This is one of the most unrealistic games ever made, in that we started making money immediately. But it's okay, because we've been sneaking porn onto some of these shelves, and people keep picking it up, so, you know. We are running a successful business in every sense of the word. Also, we can sell Slurpees to people, so... You know, worst things to have. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. You get it on tonight, my guy. And a Slurpee. A man who knows what the fuck is up. Oh, I gave him 50 cents extra. That's so you can buy yourself something nice. Like a box of tissues. What can I do for you? You want a good movie. Okay. What do I have for good movies? There you go.
Oh.
That one. The one with the muscle man floating in the middle of the sky on the box. That's a guaranteed good movie right there. It's probably some Van Damme bullshit. My last movie was returned late. This is my first late fee ever. Can you just let it slide this one time? You know what? For you, Paul, I'll let it slide.
Ooh.
Everyone makes mistakes. It's all good. Watching while you Pocopia. Rock and roll, man. I think my time with Pocopia is, or Pocopia, I genuinely don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. I think it's coming to a close. I've enjoyed my time with it, but when every new area you unlock like kind of like resets the progress tree more or less, I'm kind of like, all right, well, I think I'm good. It's an adorable game though. I understand immediately like why everyone loves it so much. Hey, Notes, how's it going? This game brings back memories. Yeah, that's all I've been doing basically this entire stream is just like nostalgia baiting myself with that's an unfortunate way that I just phrased that, of just childhood stories of like renting movies and video games and whatnot. Addicted-ish. Haven't decided I'm going to play through it. Almost 100% the first area and only barely peeked into the second. Yeah, so I kind of made the mistake of doing a lot of the first area, and then unlocked both second area, like you know, because you can unlock 2 more areas kind of like right after that, and I went and did both of them. So now I have like these 2 giant lists of things to do. It's just like, oh man, this is some busy work. And especially now that both Death Stranding 2 and Crimson Desert are coming out tomorrow, and I've already bought Death Stranding. Oh, we got a fucking thunderstorm going on. Oh my god. Fucking love thunderstorms so much. The perfect rainy weather is already good enough for a movie night, but a thunderstorm, ooh man. You can watch any movie in a thunderstorm, and it is cozy as hell. It's fucking wolves outside. God. Tonight is getting crazy. Someone put on the Michael Jackson album. Hello, I'm calling from Hollywood. There was an error with your last order of new releases. We'll issue a refund of $60 immediately. Our apologies. Fuck yeah. I'll take 60 free bucks. Thank you so much. All right, let's turn the light off so people stop coming in. Again, it's already midnight. Likely to max out area 1, take a break until I want to do it again. Yeah, I think that's probably where I'm at with it. Ow! Fucking... I gotta remember to turn my fucking volume down before I start streaming every time. Every goddamn time. Why did I make all of my redeems jump scares? Why did I make every one of them a fucking jump scare? Oh, god damn it. I need a redeem that just, you know, just plays like smooth jazz music. And and just sends the stream to like a different like screen altogether, just like rolling waves and a sunset, and then out of nowhere, a fucking explosion goes off. I think we made some money today. Fuck yeah, $235. Oh man, we are so close to leveling up, and also we're probably like, because it's $1,000 to expand the store, right? Okay, so we're maybe like 2 days away from doing that, so we can roll through that pretty quick, I'm sure. All right, nothing on the new releases. I imagine. I'm assuming at some point they're going to introduce like why the black market stuff even exists, like the benefit of like ordering movies for specific people or something, I guess. That was reserved. There we go. All right. Nope. Oh god, I thought I had these sorted in my hand, but apparently not. There we go. Couple more. I need to hire an employee who just does this part, honestly. Like, this is the most mind-numbing task in the entire game so far. All right, we got our secret stash. I love that the adult movies are getting rented with like no pomp and circumstance. They're just kind of like, yeah, no, that's, you can also get those kinds of movies here if you want. In a way, it's kind of cool that the game's not being judgmental about it. You know, everybody's got their thing. Fucking pies, hello? How do I interact with any of this stuff, man? I want to be out here in the real world. Spend all day inside rewinding tapes. Name was on the list for basement cassette torture. You got it. Heard good things about this one. From who? What movie called Basement Cassette Torture, an incomplete thought and random string of words could possibly have any value? Hang on. I'll be right with you. Someone might be trying to send me $60. Hang on. I just rented the movie The Tub on Planet X, and there's a piece of gum stuck to the tape that's honestly pretty nasty. Sorry to hear. Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry. What the fuck do you want me to do about it? People just calling to complain about random bullshit. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought people would abuse our customer service hotline? Good movie. Good movie. Good movie. Good movie. Good. Good movie. There you go.
Wow.
Gargoyle on the windowsill. One of my favorites. Thank you for requiring a normal amount of change, sir. Very appreciated. A single $5, that I can work with. Not like this asshole who wants $2.50. I should have given to him an all nickels. All nickels. Thank you for returning your last movies on time. Appreciated, appreciated. An apology means nothing without changed behavior. You done good. I'm gonna need to start getting some movies back on the shelves. Oh, I guess yeah, I guess we should complete the transaction part of this deal too. 50 cents, 75 cents, you got it. Done deal. All right. Be right with you. Take your time. I'm scanning in the porn someone returned. It's called Bear in the Big Blue Balls. No, My Fiery Bear is what it's called. It's a double entendre because a bear in the gay community is known. It's a, well, I mean, well, it's 1990, so technically I don't think anyone knows what that term means. Maybe. I personally don't know how far back that term goes. I myself only heard about it, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 years ago. You know, always trying to learn new stuff. You guys finding everything okay? You guys having a good time? Does anybody want the bear porn? Anybody interested in this? All right, I'm gonna put it here on the sci-fi shelf. If anybody wants this, it's right here. It's available for anybody who wants that. No judgment. It is actually like highly rated, and not like highly rated from like yo, this is good porn kind of thing, but like it was recognized by like the New York Times and like Washington Post, like actual like publications. Like consider like it's a well-made film. It's kind of like Caligula, but like the director's like recut of Caligula, the one where they kind of like put all like the missing footage back in so that it's actually like a coherent story. I haven't seen it myself, but it is on my watch list. It is genuinely on my watch list because I want to see what the hell that movie is actually about after so many years of just hearing about it. I don't have it in the shop yet, but hopefully that one's coming soon. Oh, god damn it. They broke my other bear movie. Coin term for a long while got popular in the 70s. Thank you for the fact check, Power. It's very good, you know. Let's make sure that we're being accurate on stream. We're not misrepresenting any communities or anything like that. You know, we just want to make sure that the information is getting out there, and people. I want people to leave these streams knowing more than they did than when it started. Can I talk to Joseph? Wrong number, my guy. My cat just died. Do you have a drama movie for me? As a queer man, it's my obligation. Well, I appreciate you doing the work. Here's a good drama. It's also about death, I assume. Thank you for being a trusted source of information, Bar. Don't. Oh no, this should be sci-fi. It turned into adult because there were no other movies left. Oh man. God, this place gets fucking busy, man. Oh, you broke one of my tapes. Didn't even notice when the movie was damaged when I returned it. My bad. It is your bad. It's also going to be 20 bucks. I appreciate you not putting up a fight about it. It's all good. You know what? I'm going to give you your extra 50 cents. You're good, man. I didn't give him the 50 cents out of the kindness of my heart. I'm just too lazy to click on the coins.
Hey.
Cherry slush, you got it. This is making me desperately want a Slurpee. I ain't gonna lie. Can you hire help? Not until I'm level 6. And we still haven't even cracked level 4 yet, so we got a ways to go here. We're probably not going to get to it tonight, if I'm being honest. We'll see, because the first thing that I want to expand the shop out is what I want to do. But that's $1,000, so it's probably going to take another day's worth of business to do that. An old adult movie? Oh, I don't think I have any of those. No, I'm sorry, my guy. Can't help you. But you best believe that you're my kind of customer. That's for damn sure. Oops. If I don't get shut, I'm not getting shut down. What are you talking about? I have one of the single most successful video shops in the tri-state area. Whatever 3 states that might be. This place is packed with customers, and there's lightning and coyotes outside, and people still are braving those elements to come rent my sci-fi movies and adult films. The widest selection of adult videos. The tightest end caps you've ever seen. Oh, you broke one of my fucking movies. You break one of my fucking movies? You break one of my movies? Clarence? You break one of my fucking movies? You left it in the car? Clarence, if you're hot, they're hot.
Oh.
Come on, man. Crack the windows. That guy looks creepy. He's not creepy. He's irresponsible. Yo, meanwhile, grandma's getting up to some business tonight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and the thunderstorms are hitting. So does the urges. Honestly, the only reason that I want to expand the store out is so we can have a proper back curtain area. That's really the primary goal here. All right, I think we're done. This is not a day for the porn guy to be in the back. No, it's not. Oh, we did less business than yesterday. I think we made like 230 something last time. How did we have like more movies returned and stuff, but less? All right, whatever. Yo, we can still start we can sell snacks. We can sell snacks. Oh, we got a new release movie. Fuck yeah. Here we go. Okay, it's time. I guess it's time to say goodbye to this. Maybe. Okay, no, this is still considered a new release. Okay. Forward to the past. Great stuff. Good stuff. Getting sexy now. It's been sexy the whole time, my friend. This place runs on sex. Sex built this store. Sex will bring it down. To paraphrase another, I think, movie. Who calls anyone at 8 in the goddamn... No! My new release movie is fucking busted. Oh, we better be able to charge extra for that. The idea of doing anything at 8 in the morning, let alone talk to another human being on the fucking phone, is my own personal nightmare. Like, genuinely, do not bother me until at least 10 a.m. That's when I'm at least awake enough to process thoughts. I just watched a clip the other day between Jason Mantzoukas and I think Hank Green, specifically talking about like so-called like night owl type people, and like there is just like legitimately there are just people whose brains are just like their bodies are just naturally wired to just be more active in late afternoon and evening than during the day. And like, and I'm one of them. Like it is, I have always struggled with waking up in the morning my entire life. Even when I was a kid, like it is always like waking up in the morning is a goddamn struggle constantly. And then when it's like, when like 3 p.m. rolls around, like that's when I get like the most shit done at work, genuinely, because that's when like everything finally starts like falling into place in my head. And if I'm lucky, that'll then turn into like some efficiency. More often than not, though, I'm just so tired from just like the night before that I end up being like just dragging ass like the whole fucking day. But it was nice to hear like there is like some like legitimacy to like, no, you're not lazy or unmotivated. You just aren't wired to like do this thing that like half of society has decided is the way that things are supposed to work. If I return a movie the same day I rent it, do I get a special discount? No. No. Why would that be the case? That's not how this works. You rent it for the period of the day. The rental charge is for the day rate of the rental. All right, I am gonna order one more copy. Just to replace our broken one, because people do rent this movie a lot. Okay. Let's open. Again, I have not once needed to hand out more flyers. Like, this place is so goddamn popular. Like, word of mouth worked on day one. Running a video store is thirsty work. Be right with you. What's up? You're the sad gargoyle. You got it. There you are. I think being able to reserve a rental is actually bullshit. And I say that because we were victims of that on more than one occasion, where we would go to like rent a movie, like rent like a new release movie, and then be told just kind of like, sorry, everything's on reservation. People have already reserved copies of this. Like, but we're here now. What the fuck do you mean it's been reserved by other people? It's one thing to make like a dinner reservation or something, right? Because there's like service involved, and you know, whatever, depending on the hour and like how busy the place might be and things like that. Like, that makes more sense. But when it's a situation where just kind of like, this is a brick and mortar, you know, motor store where you're just, there's a limited supply of things. Like, the idea that you can just like be kind of like, oh hi, I'm some random guy who just has the ability, I guess, to just not be places, to do things in person. Please make special accommodations for me. Be kind, rewind. How about be kind, don't charge the fee? You know what, Tim? You made me laugh. Ooh. You son of a bitch. Get on out of here, you crazy kid. What's up? Bubblegum. There you are. Ooh. Fast pass for rentals. Again, fast pass is not that big of a deal because it's just, you know, you're not skipping the line, you know, you are just... I never return my movies late. This fee is not mine to pay. No, like, fuck you. See how easy that is? See how easy that is? Either like be legit and own it or make me laugh. Don't argue with me. God damn it. Let me put it this way. Someone else getting a fast pass for Space Mountain or whatever the fuck doesn't prevent other people from still getting to ride the ride. Literally all you're doing is just waiting in line elsewhere, right? But at the end of the day, everybody who's standing in line still gets to go on the ride before the park closes. Like, that's just how it works. As a concerned parent, I'm calling to make a suggestion. Could you promote healthier snacks in your store? Everything you sell just seems like processed junk food. Fuck off. I'm here to sell fun and a good time. You monitor your kids. That's not my goddamn responsibility. I'm here to give Hannah an old horror movie. Follow me, lady. I'll treat you right. What do we got? What do we got? Horror movie old. Boom, the invasive letter right there. That's some Jalo shit. Those VHS reserves are pure evil. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's racists and people who reserve videos. The two worst people in the kinds of people in the world. What's up with you? Sad drama? You got it. Oh, what happened? You know, let's give you a good drama. There you go. One and two. Bazinga. Oh, we got a bunch of movies. Fuck. I really need an employee, and I'm really not going to be able to get one for so long. Just a moment, please. Thank you very much. Please enjoy your time here at Video Victorville or Victor Videoville or whatever the fuck I called this place on a whim. I don't even remember anymore. Thank you, thank you. Have a good day. Thank you, thank you. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Another late fee, huh? No one ever told me there was a return deadline. I'm not paying this. Fuck you, Liam. Give me your goddamn money. How dare you? How dare you? Have a good night. No one told me there was a return period. Yeah, it's my first day on planet Earth too. I wish that this game had Twitch integration so that I could be yelling these things at you guys specifically. Oh, and someone else who broke my thing. Clumsy and tend to break things. I'm not surprised if I return to broken movies. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry too, but you know what? I'll forgive late fees if you're nice enough about it. I'll forgive a late fee, but if you destroy a whole fucking movie, if you destroy like the entire cassette, like I have to charge for that. I got to. There's a material loss there. You return a movie late, not the biggest deal in the world, you know. Okay, so I didn't have that movie for a day, you know. People will live. But if you ruined a thing, so now no one ever gets to have it again, what am I to do? Why am I making less money? What the fuck? Okay, I need to order. Okay, we need to get the snack. Just have him arrested. Yeah, that's the next step. Order a trigger happy security guard. I could have just said security guard. That was redundant. All right, snack shelves. Snack shelves. Give me snacks. Give me pizza. Pizza. Small claims court for every fee. Sir, where were you on the night of March 18th? Okay. All right. So we can sell some Crunchzilla. We can sell Moonbike chocolate. That is an excellent, that has to be an ET reference. Galaxy bar, fudge slime, the breakfast bar. That's a Simpsons joke, isn't it? Sweet Buster. Super chips. Freddy's cheese sticks. All right, we gotta have a fucking fun as a Freddy's joke in here, I guess. Disco Kong party mix. Yo gang, what up? Let's get some Disco Kong. Caramel corn's gross. Sour candy. Fire. Oh, cinnamon candy. Ugh. I do not like cinnamon candy at all. I love spicy food. I do not like spicy candy. All right, let's get some Crunchzilla on the shelves. Get some Moonbike going on. We'll throw some breakfast bar for like our late night people. Toss those on the bottom shelf. All right, we got a spread here. Oh shit! No, fuck. Oh, I think it's too late. Oh, god damn it! I forgot to do this. Oh, my shelves are empty. Oh, someone broke another copy of my fucking movies. Sorry. I know that the shelves look a little bare right now. I was busy loading up on Disco Kong snack mix, available now in the corner. Maybe go spend some time in the corner. Don't, like, ignore the rest of the store for now. Please don't see how bad the store looks. Please don't see how bad it looks. I pride myself on my inventory, and right now all I have is one adult film on the shelves. I know it looks bad. It looks bad. That's reserved. No one can have that. I'm sorry. I put a reserved copy of a movie on a shelf. Oh, I'm a mess. I'm an absolute mess. All it took was one day. All it took was just one bad day. You know what I mean? What do you get when you cross a stressed out business owner with an annoying hippie in a beanie cap who refuses to pay his late fees? A dog session closer to the front door would attract way more customers. I mean, there is a case to be made for just turning this place into an absolute smut shack. Revenue would skyrocket. I mean, honestly, the adult movies are constantly getting rented out of the store. Like, constantly. Look, I'm going to put it on the top shelf. I bet someone still rents it. Instant level 6, yeah. It just goes to the, it just shows us a screen that just says, you cracked it. You're the most successful business person in all of human history. There's nothing left for you to learn. And then we ascend into the cosmos and become one with the Milky Way.
Ooh.
There we go. 2 new releases in a single rental. That's how we make the big bucks, my guy. Nobody's buying any snacks. And I don't understand why they're not buying any snacks. Okay, we got a slushie. We got a slushie. There you go. Okay. Well, all right. You're getting a fun assortment of coins. Is what you're getting.
Hey.
Late fee, huh? I suffer from temporal blur disorder. My sense of time is permanently blurred. It's not my fault. Hey, you know what? It's original. I'll give you that.
Oh.
Forgiven. Just make up a mental disorder. What up? The Doghouse Computer Virus. I didn't even realize that that's a movie that we had. Apparently it is. There you go. I don't even know my own inventory. God damn it. Just a moment. The desire to keep the shop like clean and organized like really just went out the window very quickly. Like the only thing that I'm managing to do is at least keep the shelves like the same. Which I wonder if that actually makes any material difference in the game at all, or if it's just for your own personal organization. Like your own personalized OCD, just keeping things like together. Like if I just threw all the videos just all willy-nilly on all these shelves, like would it make any difference?
Ooh.
You know, why is no one buying Kong Crunch or whatever the fuck it was called? Disco Kong. I hear it's terrible for you. It should be flying off the shelves. Also, who killed the music? Okay, there we go. Back to this unused track, this alternate track for Cyber Peacock's level. Okay. This is it's starting to feel a little bit like work. TBH. We sold no snacks today. Not one. That sucks.
Oh.
Let's put them in a place a little less inconspicuous. How about right here? How about just in front of the new releases? Oh, no. Here we go. We got to do impulse buy. Boom. Ha ha! Works like a charm. Instant markup on the Crunchzillas. Here we go.
Oh.
There you are. I want to keep the store open for just a little while longer. Okay, all right, we're at 1,000. We did it. Found a box of movies while cleaning up my closet. Do you take donations? I can drop them in the store. Fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Look at all these. Let's fucking go. The weightlifter that followed you home. This date might not work out. What's up? Good horror movie? You got it. May I recommend the the weightlifter that followed you home? Was that horror? It was. Oh no, it's bad though, but it's a bad one. There you go. Thank you. Bye. Hey. All the sounds for Wind Waker just burned into my brain. When the King of Red Lions calls you on that fucking crystal. Hey. Yeah, we got some Disco Kong in the bag. All right, we're good. We're good. We made a real change in people's lives today. All right. Well, there we go. And we've unlocked action movies. Let's rock and fucking roll. All right. And there's a meteor shower today. Well, the best time to expand a building is during a cosmic event. All right, we have $18 left to our name. Here we go. Instant update. Instant upgrade to the old shop here. All right, so now that we have this, I wonder, can we sell off our old? We can. If I sell it, is it going to sell the movies too, or will it put the movies back into the thing? Well, let's just find out. Audrey must be empty. Okay, all right, okay. Let's do some remodeling here. Because how expensive are the wider shelves? 5 rows, 6 rows. Okay, standard shelves for 4 rows is $125. I do want to upgrade to wider rows because we are getting like a lot of other movies here, but are we gonna have enough? All right, they're usually 75. Let's find out how much we get back for selling one of them. It's probably not gonna be the full amount. We got half back. Shit. Yeah, sure, I'll reserve that move for you, whatever. Fuck. Okay, then. See, so now I don't even have enough money to like buy back that shelf, even if I wanted to. So I think we're just gonna have to roll with this kind of like suck ass layout here for a day. Where the? Oh, what the fuck? Did I put all the other movies out already? I guess I did. All right, so we'll make some cash today, which should be enough to get at least one shelf, maybe two if we're lucky, but we'd have to do a lot of business today in order for that to happen. We'd need what, 250 bucks altogether to get at least two shelves. Is there a third copy of this? No. Okay. Gonna be a lot of horror movies on offer today. This is what I'm finding. Man, I really should have seen. I really should have checked the price on the thing before I made that call. It's not those new releases up there. And do I even have enough room on the shelves? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got room for 4 more movies. If I put old movies on the new release shelf, are people going to get pissy about that? Okay, well, that solves that problem on at least one of those movies. God damn. Is this Leon Lane? No, it's not. That's next door. Dial the same phone number, but subtract 1 from it. All right. Well, we'll put the porn on the new releases, I guess. Yeah, if you rent this movie, you'll have a new release. You know what I'm saying? Open. Forgive the dust. We're remodeling, but we do still have a decent assortment of inventory available for you all. The vibes have remained unchanged. Merely the layout has been updated. I'm sorry that when you walk in, you are immediately faced with this claustrophobic layout here. In fact, let me correct this real quick for folks. There we go. A little more spread out, not so crazy. Magician's time has come, and so has yours, my friend. There you are. Another monster paying with a $50 bill. All right, more movies getting returned, but nowhere to put them on the. All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna put these on the new release shelves, and people are just gonna have to live with that. If this game is anything like all the other like blank simulator games, I imagine it doesn't make a lick of sense where you actually put anything. Like, not to make like a big old blanket statement, but no one who makes these kind of games puts that much care into the detail. They really don't. It is entirely your own personal brand of OCD that determines just how specific you want to get about maintaining your layout.
Ooh.
We're up to $100. Not enough to buy a shelf. Oh, and it got late all of a sudden, didn't it? I'm gonna have to consider not expanding the store tonight. I don't think it's gonna happen. But we got action movies available. At least we don't have any on the shelves yet. And we'll be able to hire somebody. We have no money to pay them with, but we'll be able to hire somebody. We can pay them in rentals. We'll pay them in free rentals and all the Disco Kong you could possibly eat.
Wow.
Yeah, no one's complaining about the fact that every one of the shelves is like mixed genres. No one cares that the new releases are also a bunch of old ass bullshit. Could not matter less. My film class is talking about all these classics, and I'm totally lost because you helped broaden my movie knowledge with an old film. Absolutely. See, this is the kind of thing where someone asked me this question in real life, I would have like 1,000 suggestions for them. The singer on the bridge, though. Hard to go wrong with that one. This is Melissa calling on behalf of Sea Life Awareness. We're reaching out about the urgent situation involving endangered sea turtles. Sorry, wrong number. It's the 90s. So I guess the only way that people really care about sea turtles right now is with your soda can rings, with your 6-pack plastic. You gotta cut that shit. Was there any legitimacy to that at all? Was that a real thing that happened? Was like a widespread concern about sea life getting caught specifically in soda pack rings, or was that just like some urban legend shit where maybe that happened to like a fish like once, and then became this like huge thing, kind of like the whole like the fucking like plastic straws thing. It was like someone found one turtle with a straw in its throat, and then it's just kind of like, actually now everybody has to drink out of this paper bullshit while every corporation on earth can keep dumping whatever fucking garbage they want into the ocean just scot-free. Not pandemic, but relatively regular. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. You can't buy them anymore anyway. Now soda exclusively comes in in these rectangle cases that I guess you're supposed to put in your fridge. But I think I've seen maybe one human on Earth actually do that. Oh, you broke one of my things, huh? Hey, it's the 90s, baby. Things break, but we move on. No need to charge me your broken fee. You are... Sorry, Sandrine, but you're about 8 years too early for the post-ironic approach to life. Classic corp greenwashing. Make it your fault so you have to cut it. Not their fault for producing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. No, that's how it always goes. And then you manage to get like all like the regular people like shaming each other for not doing enough of a good job fixing the planet. I don't even care. Just I'm charging you I'm charging you for it. I feel like via the backlash, paper straws have unintentionally done a ton of damage to the movement. I mean, a little bit. I mean, they're aggressively bad. I guess some of them in some places have gotten better. But every time I've had a paper straw forced upon me, it has been just awful. It is an awful texture. It's an awful feeling. Oh, you went through a breakup? I feel you, my guy. Hey, watch this really bad boxing movie and you stay strong, King. Hey, you keep looking around. I'm gonna go buy some porn out back. Yo, my guy, hook me up. Yep. 2 ladies for 1 instrument. And the captain in my pants. You are doing an amazing service for the real people. Onerous annoyance for people, especially ones here in the Bay. Yeah. Yeah. Here in Vegas, it's all bad news. Oh, my guy bought a breakfast bar. Our boy is staying up all night watching bad movies and forgetting about his ex. You know what I'm saying? We move on. We move on. And then you're gonna go pay me with a $50 bill. Hey, you know what? It's okay. You're going through a lot. I get it. It's all good. I'm gonna give you 50-cent piece though. That's just store policy. You literally won't be able to spend it anywhere, but it's all good. You do you. You do hear me? You do you, my guy. just yelling at him as he goes like all the way to the bus stop. Like, the guy won't leave me alone. Calls up his ex. I know you said you don't want to hear from me again, but I need you to return my movie to the video store. The guy there is really weird. Paper straw movement was a misstep for environmentalism because who the fuck needs a straw anyway? Should have been a no straw movement from the start of straws on request. I will say I like a straw. I'm sorry. This might be the most controversial thing that I ever have a stance on, but like, I do like drinking out of straws. Not all, you know, obviously when I have something like this that has like a nozzle on it or whatever, that's different. I'll live without one. It's not like I need one to survive. But it kind of goes back to what I was saying before about shaming people for like these like little like conveniences and things like that. When like every corporation is just like backing up like huge trucks full of waste into all of our like water supply and shit, and then they just pay like a fee or whatever for it, and it's not even like the full amount. Like we're going through that. We are actually legitimately going through that shit in Vegas now because of the fucking boring company with that fucking tunnel that Nazi piece of shit is trying to dig under our fucking city. And it's just like God fucking damn it. Like they have done like actual like structural damage to parts of the city here. And apparently we're operating like without all of their permits together and everything. And it went to court or it was supposed to go to court, and then they just got fucking dismissed. Like it just didn't happen. It's kind of like, just don't do it again. You'll be fine. It's just like, what the fuck are we? It's like, yeah, fuck it. Like, fuck it. Yeah, it's terrible. It's a bad scene. It's a bad scene. It's just like, just one more thing, like add it to the list of like, why the fuck is everyone else like made to feel guilty about like the like tiny little decisions they make in their day-to-day life when like shit like this happens and like no one ever pays any consequences for it. Like it just doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure Michigan still doesn't have drinking water. Like, like what does it matter? Anyway, this video rental store game is pretty fun. And if this seemed like fun to you, you should go check this out. This was like $20, I think. Not very expensive at all. It's on sale for I think like 20% off right now, so it might have been like closer to like 15. We haven't used this toilet once. I've been holding it for a week. Plastic straws are a highly variable plague of coastal and oceanic debris, but shame is not the answer. People didn't design the cheapest possible production method they came from. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, that's the thing is like the problem like comes like from like the beginning, right? It is, what is the cheapest, most cost-effective way that we can do this thing? The consequences of it be damned. And that's just kind of how everything works. Like, that's why like everyone is still trying to like shove like the new thing now, the new Hondas, is everybody's trying to shove fucking AI down our throats in every part of our lives. And it's just like, at the very least, people are sassy enough to know up front. It's just kind of like, hey, this is bad for a bunch of reasons, you know? And it's just kind of like my hope is that the public the public outcry against this shit like truly like takes hold, you know? But I was talking about this in Discord like yesterday or 2 days ago. Like, the thing that worries me is the part where I'm just putting all these movies on the thing. I'm not even gonna like open the store. I'm just cleaning stuff up. Is that right now, like, my concern is that all the people who are like the loudest about being against all this stuff is still, in the grand scheme of things, like a small part of the population. It's the people who are the most like tuned in online with social media. It's artists communities and creative type communities, and those have always been, you know, like small in the grand scheme of things. And the general public like doesn't, you know, they're not getting that kind of information, you know? Like, it's just like, it's not the thing that's like stopping John Random from, you know, asking ChatGPT to like write his grandma a thank you note better or whatever. You know, it's gonna get like in this weird place where like so many people will have started just using it absentmindedly, that this bigger, worse stuff is not going to see it. It won't seem so bad by then, you know? And it's kind of like, I hope the right people make enough of the right kind of noise, because otherwise it is going to get so much worse before it gets any better. I have coworkers who are at the fucking like NVIDIA conference this week, and I know next week I'm gonna have to hear them like glazing up all of their fucking bullshit. And it's just like, I'm pre-annoyed by it. I'm pre-angry at yet another day of having to like sit there and just be kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, and like can't really like voice my opinion or whatever, so that I don't get fucking just like blasted, put on the street without a paycheck anymore. What a fun and uplifting conversation to have at the end of the stream. This is how I started stream yesterday, bitching about this stuff, and now we're ending the stream today with it. Good stuff. Fun times. Hey, listen. The fact that we all still get to like hang out and have fun stuff tonight is worth it. It makes it worth it. All right. We remember these kinds of moments when we just hung out and just played a weird video game for a couple of hours, you know, like that's the thing. No bonk, no bonk. No one's in trouble. And I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad at you guys. Listen, I'm not apolitical, surprisingly enough. And when that is like the thing everybody tries to fucking hide behind, like that's not the case here. You know, I'm very opinionated on things, and I am mad all the time. I am mad all the time at stuff. And being able to forget some of that stuff for a couple of hours a day to come do this with you guys and just hang out and play old video games and just laugh and make dumb jokes and everything. Like, honestly, like, it's the stuff that like keeps me going, you know. Spending time with my friends outside of this is stuff that keeps me going. Like, we have to do the things that like keep us going, you know, while still being, we got to be aware of stuff. We got to be informed about things. We have to know all the stuff that's going on in the world, and we have to, you know, do what's right when the opportunity like comes our way. But also we have to stay sane. We have to stay sane because there's always going to be chaos and bullshit, and there's only so much that you can do. And I have long maintained that like I have a responsibility to my personal circle of influence, you know. Also, hey Owly, how's it going? I'm responsible for my personal circle of influence, you know, like, and whatever that means, I'm going to try to use my forces for good. That's all I'm going to try to do. And that's why we do like so much like charity stuff throughout the years, you know, on this channel. That's why I do a lot of like private charity stuff too, that I don't really talk about, you know, because it's like, because it needs to just happen. Like things need to be done. And, it's so easy to just sit there and just be mad at stuff, and so much stuff is like it's literally designed to like keep us mad and keep us, you know, upset about things. And so having like any kind of perspective and any kind of escape from that just cycle of truly abuse, you know, like matters. Like these things matter, these moments matter, art matters, creativity matters, you know. And for as dark as it might feel at times, like it like goodness and creativity like do not really need defending, because they always prevail, you know. They always prevail in the end, and they will always continue to be a thing that is almost like exclusively a source for good. And, you know, if whatever form that takes matters. So this is too deep of a conversation to get into this late in the evening after playing this fucking retro video store video game. But at the same time, like, I think it is equally damaging to like hide from these kind of conversations and hide from these topics and not talk about them like straight up and be honest about them, because it's like, because if you go too far in the other direction, then you just kind of like just start actively ignoring things, and like that's not right either, you know. Like you have to find that balance. So it's all good, and we're gonna make it one way or another. We're gonna make it. Unlike video stores, they didn't make it, but we're more resilient than any Blockbuster or Hollywood video. That I know for goddamn sure. And my music is off because we looked at a YouTube video before this. So let's bring back the tunage. There we are. Just some good old chiptune to just, you know, settle the soul, bring us back to earth. Even if it's all in minor key and sounds like a boss theme. Oh boy. Well, it is getting late. I am very tired. And I might throw a Code Red in my slushy machine and give myself a little pre-sleep treat just to ensure that I really feel like shit tomorrow morning. Yes, that is going to do it for tonight. This was a fun stream. You know, we don't do this very often. We don't really do like the new release thing very often, but it's nice to break things up every now and again. Let's see. So, like I said at the beginning of stream, I'm off this Friday. So I have a 3-day weekend coming up. I know that I for sure want one of those days to be a stream day. I don't think I'm going to try to do like a big, like I'm not going to try to stream all 3 days for sure. I was hoping to maybe like leave the house a little bit, but then like I said at the beginning of stream, it's spring break, which means that everything's going to be fucking chaos this weekend. So maybe not so much, but I did also buy Death Stranding 2. So, you know, I got things to keep me busy. That said, there's still a lot of stuff on the backlog, and I still have not made a decision on what the next one's going to be. I'm kind of getting that feeling of wanting to get back in like to some PS1 nonsense. There's a couple options there, you know. I was thinking about maybe a driving game or two, because we haven't done any of those in a hot minute, like not since Wheelman, which I guess actually wasn't that long ago, but there were a couple of options there. Yeah, we got some stuff. I might throw like a poll in the Discord or something and kind of get like a vibe check from you guys of kind of like what you might want to see backlog wise. But I also reserve the right to just pick something completely random and just fucking do it. So who knows? It happens day by day. But yeah, either Friday or Saturday is what I'm thinking. I would like to not do a Sunday. I've done Sunday streams the last couple of weeks, and as chill as they are, it does mean that I then go to work the next day having done like a stream day, so it doesn't feel like I've kind of gotten like a full day off kind of a thing. So probably Friday or Saturday we'll do something. If I do a Friday stream, I'll try to still do it a little bit later in the day at least, so that it's not completely out of time with when my usual stream time starts, because I know that gets funky for people who try to watch. So I might start maybe like a couple hours earlier. But there's that. And then next week, Valeno and I have tentatively set the possibility of a kickoff of the next Navigator game that we're going to start doing. And that'll be on his channel. So we have some setup to do in order to make that stuff work correctly, but I am very excited for what we have planned. It's not even a thing that we talked about before. It just kind of came up completely at random in conversation. And I was like, fucking hell yeah. If you want to play that game, I want to be there for it. So it's going to be, it'll be an interesting one this time, because it's a game that actually both of us have already played before, which we haven't done yet. It's always been either a game he's never played or a game I've never played. This will be our first time kind of revisiting a game together that neither of us have touched in a very, very long time. And will make for some fun opportunities for a bit of banter and a bit of, goofy voice making, let's say. The thing we're doing might have a lot of characters with a lot of speaking roles that need a lot of things read. And I will leave it there with that little tease. But I'm going to get the heck on out of here. Let's see who is on tonight. Oh, yeah, I did see this earlier. Voxandra, who is a VTuber that we have rated a couple of times in the past. They're doing like a birthday-thon. It's like their birthday week, I guess. Birthday week donathon. They're in the final 2 days to beat 100 games, apparently. So I'll send you over to Voxandra for some birthday times. Looks like they're on a break right now. So that'll be a fun surprise for them when they get back. Hey, a raid happened. Congratulations, there's more people here now. Voxandra, if I also remember, is also like ungodly good at Mega Man. So, go give them a follow if you're into the Mega Man thing. That's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Thank you, Jambrone, Owl, Bara, J-Dub, all you guys, all your regular notes. I didn't even say hi to Grim when he popped in, but Grim, if you're around, hi, Grim. Thank you guys. I will catch you in the next couple of days. Do enjoy your rest of your evening. Get some rest tonight. The end of the week is closing in, and it's going to be a good long weekend. Video games are back, baby. Death Stranding 2 is on PC tomorrow. Crimson Desert is on PC tomorrow. Things are happening. Games are coming out. So get yourself primed for them, and I will catch you guys all on the next one. Adios.